Yo, 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 big ups. Was blooming, y'all. Sorry I ran a little late. Big ups, everybody. Ziggy Piggy, Jav Dog, Road Train, World Order, Percival, Kid Fusion, Dead School, Perk Cobain, Lime, Urzel, Meerkat. Alright. Big ups, man. Thanks, Meerkat. Bilotti, Darth Bridge, WWE Carl. What's good? What's good, man? Let's see. Assassin 333, Crazy World, Nicholas, what's up? What's up? Alright, we're gonna start right now. I'm just working on my stream layout. It's so weird. Let's see if we can get this working. Alright. What's up, Urzel? Alright, let's get this working. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to, I feel like Dave right now. Like, I really don't know what I'm doing. Let me stop. All right. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? All right. Oh. All right. Y'all see this? Oh, no. This is not what I wanted. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. Hold on. This is supposed to be for Dave's chat. Give me 1 minute. That layout is so ugly. Hold on. Nah, nothing screeching possum. Nothing really specific happened. I just, I didn't catch the pre-stream today at all. Like, I really didn't catch any of it. So right now I'm just gonna go over it and, make fun of Phil like we always do. Hold on, let me fix this overlay, this like chat overlay, because this is the ugly layout is supposed to be for Dave's chat. Not for you guys. You guys deserve way better than that. Paste. Okay. Refresh. Come on. No, that's not what I wanted. Boo. There we go. What's up, Renee P? Big ups, verified handle. Okay, there we go. It's a little neater. All right. So how y'all doing today? You good? Chilling? Well, Crusader game, we're gonna be depressed together. We're gonna go through it together, and we're just gonna be depressed as shit. Everybody's gonna be depressed as shit in the stream right now. So don't worry. We're all gonna be depressed. Oh my god. Guys, I'll fix the chat layout next time. I don't know why it looks like that. It looks so goofy. Wait, what? No, why he got? Okay. All right. Let's stop. What's the word Dave likes to use? Let's stop pussyfooting around. And see. Big ups depression, Depression, the cause and solution to all of life's problems. All right. So today, like anything big. I know over the weekend he was talking some bullshit about how his life was all like full and shit. Like how he was lying about how his life was all full and how he's happy and he has everything he needs. It's just straight bullshit. Straight bullshit. Big ups, Jay Corona. I was watching it. I don't know if y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that pre-stream when he's talking about like my life is full. It's full of good stuff. It's not. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Because if his life was full, if his life was really that full, he wouldn't go ahead and try to clout chase everything. Okay, he wouldn't try to go ahead and rub in his audience's faces every time he has something that makes him like feel like he's one step up, one step above them. So now his life isn't full. That's right, full of WWE champions and Tanqueray and fucking Bombay gin and stuff like that. Like that's what his life is full of. You know what I'm saying? So before we start with the pre-stream, like I just wanted to say, like, Phil, if you're watching, you're not happy. Your life isn't full. You're just bitter and you're trying to cope every day, but you're not happy. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get into today's pre-stream. Like I said, I didn't get to see it at all. Usually I get like a couple, I get a couple little bits and takes here and there so I can go ahead and, have a primer. You see that? Real capybara hours. Okay, let's see. So he's bringing up Dr. Disrespects a lot because, oh, what's up, Jay Kramer? Let's see. He's bringing up Dr. Disrespect a lot because he wants to mention his name. Exactly. He wants to go ahead and have, that clout. He wants to be, he suffers from, this is not a real psychological term, but he suffers from shonen syndrome, where he thinks he's the main character. He thinks he's Luffy. He thinks he's, he thinks he's Goku. He thinks he's Naruto. He's the main character that's supposed to get all the women, that's supposed to get, all the money, all the powers and what. It is, it's crazy. All right, so let's see. I don't really want to give him the view. I don't want to give him the view. I forgot to install ad block too, my bad. Let's see. So we see dspgaming, blah, blah, blah. He's still taking shots at that. Like, I don't understand why he's doing that. Like, he's taking shots at Dr. Disrespect for no reason whatsoever. Because, again, he's not going to get the clout. And the thing is, he doesn't want the pushback. You know what I'm saying? Daily rap. Damn, he didn't even do the pre-stream? Damn, he didn't even upload. Damn, he didn't even upload the pre-stream yet? What's up? Alright, we might have to go after that tomorrow. See date, pre-stream progress. Oh, somebody gave him a joystick? Screeching Possum, like, he doesn't mention people by name, but he insinuates towards certain people. So, like, he might not say your name, but he'll allude to you. Like, he'll allude, so that people know that he's talking about that person. But when the fallback comes back, that's what his chance to say, oh, no, I wasn't talking about him. I don't know why, but that's how he does. He insinuates a lot. They did some, let me look this up, because he hasn't uploaded the one for today, right? And I heard like raw DSP wasn't working so good. All right, let's check this. Let me mute this because he's the ads. All right, no, thanks. Now I'm not becoming a member of your goddamn channel. I'm gonna turn on the sound, guys. If you can hear the audio, give me a thumbs up emoji. If you can't hear the audio, give me a cap emoji, okay? So I'm gonna start this right now. Of course, that's how he's gonna start his fucking pre-stream. What's up, Prophet?
Today, welcome to the pre-stream. Welcome to the pre-stream podcast. Marble Mouth Phil here. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Sunday.
All right. Okay. Oh, that's fucking disgusting, bro.
Excuse me. Today is Sunday, December 12th.
Yo, I'm sorry. That is one of the most disgusting things. Like, it's low. Okay, I'll put it up a little bit. That's one of the most disgusting things. Like, I feel like that some shit is like fucking. It's disgusting. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, when I'm here on the stream, I've burped and then like I've ripped a couple. I'm not gonna lie, but guess what? I hit the mute button. Hit the goddamn mute button, Phil. What the hell? And then he wonders why he didn't get the world promised to him at his helicopter job, because he probably burped in people's faces there too. The fuck? Like, that's just disgusting, my bro. No, Crusader Gamer, I don't need him to stop with the pre-streams because I can't make my content. This is the gold mine right here. This is where we get the gold dust. I'm just waiting for him. You guys know, I'm just waiting for him to go into like whatchamacallit, to just chatting, like talking about just talking about politics and stuff. I want him to do that because it's just gonna be a never-ending stream of content. Jay Kramer, thank you for the 99 cent, boy. Thank you. Do you mean podcast? Like, I don't know, Mojo Church, I don't know why he calls it a podcast, because there's no audio element that we can download to it. He calls it a podcast because there's a video element. That makes no sense. Big ups, Blooper. Whoever wants some to shit. Like it's just crazy. All right, let's get into it. I want to
2021. Welcome to the show, everybody. Today we got a heck of a show for you guys. Heck of a show. Heck of a pre-stream.
Heck of a show.
Podcast extravaganza.
Extravaganza.
As we are in the midst of the holiday season, you guys may not realize this. We are halfway through the holiday season into Christmas. Today marks the day, the 12th, right? Because another 12 days for Christmas Eve. We're halfway there. Congratulations to those of you who made it. Halfway through the hustle and bustle, the festive decking of the halls and the jingling of the bells, and those of you who have to tough through
big ups, Prophet.
a challenging holiday season for various reasons. Maybe you have a job that's very challenging during this time of year. Many people do. You know, retail, restaurant industry, etc. Or maybe you're an elf. Maybe you're actually an elf working for Santa. My God, can you imagine? You want to talk about crunch in game development. Those elves, man. Let me tell you how many wooden wheels they had to paint for those trains in one day.
I bet you Phil was that kid that didn't know when a joke stopped being funny as a kid. Like, I think Phil was that kid, like, you know, he'd make a joke, and then he'll just keep going with it until it's not funny anymore, and then somebody has to tell him, like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, he was one of those kids. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, if you have a joke, just say the joke. That's it. Stop, you know, beating it. Only Ice Milk, thank you. Big ups for the super chat. Keemstar crushed his soul with he made upgrades. Piggy, like, yeah, Keemstar, yo, Keemstar did something. Keemstar traumatized him like if he touched him in last Thanksgiving. Like, yo, Keemstar did something to this man. And I don't understand how his soul must have burned. Like, his soul he must have melted on the inside seeing that video and knowing that everybody in the world saw it. Like, that shit really, it must have caught him like LTG satin stick. Like, it must have, like, puckered his butthole, like, really tight.
All right? Dozens. But maybe, you know, maybe this is different for you. Maybe the holidays are a frustrating time for you because you have to put things together for your family. And you have to deal with logistics.
Big ups, JG went out. Thank you for $2 super
all
chat.
That kind of crap that happens around this time.
Always level
right?
1, man.
Maybe you're broke, which I wouldn't blame you. If it's the holidays, you got a family, you got to buy presents and stuff. You know, next thing you know, you have nothing, right? Wow, Merry Christmas. I hope you're all happy because I have an empty wallet. I've been there.
You always have an empty wallet. Your wallet is always empty. It's other people's wallets that sustain you. Like, your wallet is always empty. You have no money. Your money is from other people. Other people's money. Like, I don't know what he's trying to relate to people. You can't relate to people, Phil. You beg for money all day. You do not work. You do not have to deal with the stresses of life. Like, dude's like, my wallet's empty. Your wallet never had any money in it because you've been begging. See, look, hold on. See, I had to burp right there. I just muted. You see how easy that was, Phil? That was fucking easy. Super easy.
There. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Prestream podcast. This has nothing to do with that. I just felt like I'd throw that out there. How you doing today? Today's Sunday. We are today.
Hey, what's up, Icy Yamamoto?
Streaming week.
Thank you for stopping by, man.
It's a streaming week this week. I'm only streaming 5 days because last week we went extra long, 7 days. And I challenge you, ladies and gentlemen. I challenge you.
Not much, Black Ivory. We were here chilling.
Content creator like myself, who does a full-fledged, full-length podcast, plus 5 to 6 hours of gameplay, 2 lengthy streams, every single freaking day.
I can tell you multiple streamers that do that. I can name a couple, and you know, and they actually do what you're saying. It's not like what your version of a podcast where you just sit and talk in a circle for an hour. They actually provide actual entertainment. And then they stream afterwards with actual entertaining gameplay. And then afterwards, they go ahead and still provide content in other social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, Blast Chambers, it's not even the fact that he takes days off. It's just that the days that he does work, it's no effort. He just flicks the camera on. He just flicks the camera on and just bullshits for what, 2-3 hours? Like, I don't understand what he's making it seem like he actually does something. Like, my thing is, if Phil was actually putting effort into all this stuff that he has lined up, I would give it to him, but he doesn't. Like I said, this Prestream podcast, 2 minutes in, he's talking about nothing. He's not even talking about anything. Dubmatic, he's unhireable. He will never find a job. He can't. He cannot find a job. He cannot work on other people's times. He can't. And he can never be wrong, so if he makes a mistake, you know, it's whatever. Like, he's unhireable. Unhireable. That's why he needs to do this. And my thing is, if he just put a little extra effort, what's up, Vanilla Bandit? If he just put a little extra effort, you know, then he could talk, but he doesn't do shit. He doesn't do shit. Jay Kramer is not even like the workforce thing. It's the fact that he can't, like, what's the word I'm looking for? He is unable to be a functioning member of society. You understand? He's separate. He's isolated from society, being sustained by other people. If that shit didn't work and he'd have to go and actually interact with the outside world, he'd be fucked. Because he couldn't even take, like, even, like, signing up for welfare. I think that would be a problem for him. That would be a problem for him. Because the hoops you would have to go through to sign up for government assistance, I don't think he'd be able to handle that. That's right, Imran. That's right. Right there. That's right there. Uneducated, not willing to adapt, not qualified, unsociable, cannot take criticism. Nothing. Nothing.
I challenge you. And now that you've thought of many people who are just like that, erase them from your memory, because you're here to watch me, not them.
Hold on. What? Let's go back. Do you see that arm jiggle? Hold on.
Just like that. Erase them from your memory.
Ew.
Because you're here to watch me, not them. So no one cares about
Look at that flag.
Welcome to the Prestream podcast.
No muscle definition at all.
And we're all in a good mood. I am today. Today, I am like a young child on Christmas morning.
See, it's funny that he says that because his mentality has never evolved from that of a child who woke up on Christmas morning. Every day is Christmas morning because you expect everything to be handed to you. So, you know, it fits.
All right? Because today, especially for those of you who are fighting game fans, all right, today's going to be a very special day. Why is today going to be a very special day? I'll tell you why, because ladies and gentlemen, today we got something very special happening on the Prestream. Are you ready?
Big up, Packer Hiccups. What's up? Ooh, I fucking hate. Oh my God. I hate that thing so much. I hate it. 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 Phil, if you want to piss me off, like you hate the trolls that much, play that fucking, that's right, Kid Fusion. Play that clown box just every time. Every time you get a tip, every time. Dude, you will drive off all the trolls if you just keep playing that shit. That shit is fucking, like, bro, don't you have a fucking, you have a stream deck, man. I'm like, you have a stream deck. Set it up. Set it up on the new laptop. And I don't want to hear that shit that that your other laptop is a lemon. Set up the new one. God damn, like, it's just I say this multiple times. It's like, yo, the dude never misses out on an opportunity to look like a fool. Look at that. Look at that. Perry's 13 years older and knows how to stream better than this man. And it's not even the fact that he's old, because an older person knows how to do this better than he does. What's up, JCash847? What's up, baby? That's crazy, man. And he's sitting there like, hold on, I have a Let me play a sound from my stream deck. Let me know if it's too loud. If it's too loud, let me know.
It's gamer shit. Hell yeah, it's a lot of gamer shit.
You see how easy that was? You see how easy that was? That was one button. One button. Agent Prop was good, baby. One button. And you can and the thing is, like, why doesn't he have sounds set up? Like, he doesn't even need a stream deck because he has that chicken sandwich on deck. He presses one button and the shit comes up like that. Why can't he do that with all his other stuff? Like, it's crazy. That's right, Imran, and that's what I'm saying, dude. You should have seen me the last stream, stream that I had. Remember, fucking DVI. Let me stop because my blood pressure's about to raise again, nigga. Let's get back to it before I start like going to convulsions and shit. Fucking DVI.
Today, I am revealing to you this special new overlay. This is the final overlay for the Prestream podcast. I have 7 different ones, and this is the last one of all 7 of those. There's absolutely nothing else special that's going to be happening on this Prestream podcast. This is what I wanted to reveal to you guys today.
Hey, you know what's better than a $5,000 PC?
What?
A $5,000 PC that costs $0.
I've seen.
Okay. Anyway, so we got a lot to talk about on today's Prestream podcast. I feel like the first thing that we should talk about and tackle is the schedule. Let's get that out of the way. And yesterday, I actually said that when I start these Prestream podcasts, by the way, this is episode 12. And it's funny because this morning I said, oh, episode 12, you know, it'll be episode 1200 before you know it. And as funny as I say that, I feel like I just started the show, and here we are only like a week and a half later. And, you know, here we are with episode 12. So, you know, another month, it'll be episode like 30, right? Another 6 months, it'll be like episode 772.
My bad. That was my fault. I'm sitting here. Yo, I just went off for like 20 seconds before y'all said muted. I'm sorry about that. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get used to the streaming thing. I apologize. But what I was saying is that he's talking about this is episode 12, and it's episode 12 of nothing. Episode 12 of just talking in circles. Episode 12 of repeating the schedule that you have on your Twitter in both text and audio format. Episode 12 of you letting people know that you will not change as a content creator. Episode 12 of constantly pausing your pre-stream and always finding your face in an ugly position. That's what episode 12 of it is. That's what we got. So when we get to episode 700, it's going to be episode 700 of the same shit. Let's go straight from 215. Episode 12 of nothing. He should call this the preemptive begcast. Preemptive begcast, where you're trying to go ahead and get the begging in. You're trying to plant the seeds of pignosis, and that's what it is. Just call it the preemptive begcast. DDM, if you're watching, I want you to go ahead and put that on the overlay. Clayton Kindle, thank you so much, man. Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you for finding my content enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dead School. That's that. I also think Cat isn't there. You know what I'm saying? So the pre-beg. That's right. The pre-beg. The preemptive begcast. All right, DDM, you can take that one. I swear, I'm gonna be. I think my role in this detractor community is like branding. Like I should start just like brand shit for other detractors. All right, let's get into it.
I don't know how we'll do that. Maybe we'll do like 7 podcasts in a day. You know, we'll
Seven.
see. But
what?
anyway, I'm excited for today.
Big
One
ups,
thing I
Big
want to
Adam.
talk about whenever I start my podcast is how you can help the channel DSP Gaming on YouTube, because now I am actively trying to build this channel up to
See, like I said, preemptive begging.
make it something great again. No, that's not a Trump slogan. In fact,
What? What?
it was actually Ronald Reagan who used that slogan before Trump stole it.
No, didn't Ronald Reagan said "Make America Great"? If I'm not wrong, if I'm not mistaken, he said "Make America Great." Trump said "Make America Great Again." I thought you were '80s baby, Phil. Come on, man. I thought you were an '80s baby. You should know this already. It's like, but am I wrong? Like, didn't Reagan say "Make America Great"? He didn't say "Make America Great Again." He said "Make America Great," right? I just want to make sure, like unlike DSP, I'm willing to admit that I'm stupid. Okay, so there's times where I'm gonna say things that are wrong, and I do appreciate when people, correct me, because that's how I learn. You see, Phil, that's when you take criticism, when you take trolling, when you take that as a learning lesson. You don't sit there and think that everyone's trying to get you. Okay?
But what I would like to do is try to make DSP Gaming a destination for gaming. All right? And how can we do that? Well, obviously, watching the streams, watching the videos, talking about them with your friends and family. When you meet with your friends and family,
Thank you, Slasher.
And all these hot topics of discussion are coming up. The one thing you absolutely should be talking about is DSP Gaming. Everything else, who cares about politics? Who cares about how your family's doing, or what their jobs are like, or what their lives are like? Who cares about that? DSP Gaming. Talk about what Phil is doing on DSP Gaming.
But what DSP Gaming is doing is he's talking about politics. He's talking about what your family should be doing, in their outside lives. What's up, Dank Addicts? Like that's what he does. That's right, Jay Kramer. That's what he wants. He wants people to do the work for him. He wants everyone to do the work for him. Like he wants everything just done and just given to him, and he wants to receive all the rewards in the meanwhile.
This is the biggest place, the hottest place.
All right, Moen Drip.
Everyone
Thank
knows
you.
that. So all you should be talking about on Christmas Day, of course. But anyway, other ways you can help the channel outside of just watching would be to like my videos and to leave comments on them.
You have to earn that, Phil. Like, you have to earn that. Like, you have to earn that engagement. Okay, that's what engagement is. Engagement is not forced. What's up, Uber Allen? It's not forced. You cannot, that's why YouTube has a fake engagement policy. You have to have content that makes people want to talk, whether it's good or bad. And that's the other thing. Even if you get bad comments, you should go ahead and post them to show that people are talking about you, but you don't want to do that. And Blast Chambers, that's the thing. He thinks he's like this small streamer that's trying to find his footing back to the top, and he doesn't get that he was at the top. He was at the top at one point. That's right, Imran. It's like it's just him talking, you just sitting there. That's all it is. Like, you have to earn that stuff, dude. You have to make people like want to engage with your content. And if you do stuff like filter comments, block people, not respond to people when they give you any type of engagement that you don't like, that's going to be on you. Jess Damon, he did earn that unpartnering from Twitch. He earned that. He did earn that. So we could chalk that up there. That counts. So the fact that he got unpartnered, he earned that. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he lost his job at Sikorsky, he earned that because he didn't do shit. He sat there and waited for somebody to promise him, that this job or whatever he was going to get. Michael Kronikowski was good. Why are you not? Hold on, Michael. Hold on. Give me my bad. I gotta. What is this? Is no. Here we go. Sorry, Michael was supposed to be a moderator. I forgot to put him there. Sorry. But yeah, like he's earned those things. Oh yeah, Prophet. His banhammer is the only semblance of control in his life. It's the only way where he gets to go ahead and have a one-up on somebody. That's it. That's it. He beats his meat to that banhammer. All right, let's go.
And I have to emphasize this every day because there's some people who are getting into the groove. I'm noticing every day there's certain people who watch my videos, like my videos, and leave comments. But I'm going to give you an example. Yesterday, every video that I put out so far yesterday, as of now, has between 200 to like 500 views. Some have more, some have less. Okay, it's averaged out. Usually within 24 hours, each video has like 500 views on average. I'm just talking averages, law of averages. Okay, just think if half the people who watched my content actually liked it and left a comment. I just want you to think about that for a second.
But there's nothing to think about. You haven't earned that engagement. Like again, you haven't earned that need to want to engage on your content. Number one. Number two, let's say even if you did earn it, if it didn't go the way that you want it, you would sweep it under the rug. Because again, he's telling people to like just like his content. I tell people straight up, you can like, dislike, I don't care. Because it shows that you guys paid attention to the video. But if you're not earning that engagement, there's no point. There's no point. And again, I've said this multiple times. What happens when you finally get that notoriety? You're going to have people just jumping down your neck again, which again, you cannot handle. Exactly, Silent Weapons. He has no time to edit a video, but he has time to sift through all these like comments and stuff like that. And the only time he has time to edit a video is when he wants to chop the video down into 4 different parts and have double unskippable ads. Oh my God. Like with Phil, I don't know if you could do that on purpose, but I swear to God, every time I've been on YouTube, Phil has been the only channel that I've watched where they had double unskippable ads. And I've watched like full game playthroughs where they put like ads every 15 minutes. And even then, those ads were like 1 out of every 6 ads were unskippable.
Hundreds of people watch every video I put out within 24 hours. Now, sometimes way more. If it's a popular playthrough or a new game, usually I get thousands. But the point I'm making here is, if people watched that stuff and said, oh, I like it, I'm just going to make it a habit to click like every time that I watch it. That would help the channel tremendously. The thing is, and this is my fault, I never talked about it. I never emphasized that as a way to help out the channel. And in the last 5 years, I focused solely on streaming.
But but as a YouTube creator, as a YouTube content creator for 13 fucking years, don't you think that that's something that you don't have to emphasize? People who are on YouTube know that already. They know that already. They know that if they like your channel, if they leave a comment, it's going to go ahead and boost your channel up. You're not understanding that you're not earning it. But I mean, wait, you have to do that, Prophet? You really have to do that? You have to enable ads just to get super thanks? I didn't know that. See, that my thing is, I don't know about monetization on YouTube, because again, monetization, I do have super chats on, which I thank you guys for. I do have little ads that pop up, but I didn't know about that. Oh yeah, he's gonna abuse the shit out of the super chats. He's gonna, the super thanks. He's gonna tell everybody, please leave a super thanks. Please, he's gonna leave beg tweets for super thanks and all that stuff. All that stuff. I've never, and you're right, Ed, I've never seen a streamer talk, I've never seen any streamer talk about money. Only, and this is a special case, only when they're having charity streams, because that's the focal point of the stream. But other than that, I've never seen a streamer talks his bills as much as he does. It's crazy. So my thing, that's cool. So if he gets a super thanks, that stays up there, he can't erase that, right? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. See, like I said, I don't know about this monetization stuff. But like it's crazy. Like it's crazy how he talks about this all the time. Like it's crazy how this is every single podcast.
So when I was focused solely on promoting my Twitch stuff, when I was a Twitch streamer, this channel fell into disrepair, and it's totally my fault. I didn't imagine myself coming back here in a full-time capacity, okay?
Just like with the Sikorsky job, where you didn't think that you would end up getting laid off, seeing as the reason that you got hired was because your father had somebody pull the strings, and probably that person who pulled the strings to get you there was gone. So you didn't think about that neither. So you don't think in the long term at all. So it's really not your fault. That's just how you're built.
So one way you can absolutely help this channel with zero effort. Whenever you watch anything on the channel, just click like. Whenever you have an opportunity, leave a comment. Even if it's, hey Phil, good video. That's it, as simple as that. All that helps, okay? So please consider doing it. I'm not telling you you have to. I'm just saying if you like the content.
And you see what I'm saying? What I said earlier, when we was talking about Dr. Disrespect, how he does the insinuation thing. So right there, he's insinuating to people to give him fake engagement, which is against TOS, by the way. I'm not saying anything. I'm just letting you know that's just against TOS. And he's sitting there. He's telling you guys. He's telling people to like as soon as they see it. To subscribe as soon as they see it, to leave a comment as soon as they see it, and then he hits you with the. I'm not saying you have to, because he's insinuating it. He's not saying it directly. He's like he's sowing the seeds. What's up, Alfred Aponte?
Content that would help out, okay? I'm gonna have to keep emphasizing this. One other thing that I would absolutely like is if you would subscribe to DSP Gaming, because when you subscribe to the channel, number one, you get in on the feed. And what that means is when I put out new videos, new streams, you're supposed to be notified of that. Now, supposedly, there's a new thing they're doing. Listen to this. This is a new update I just read about like yesterday. YouTube is going to do this new feature. When you subscribe to a channel, you're then asked what features of that channel do you want to be notified about. Do you want to know when it goes live streaming? Do you want to know when new videos come out? Do you maybe only want to be told once a day when new content comes out? You don't want to be told live when it happens? Apparently, YouTube is adjusting stuff.
Yo, like again, never fails to prove, like, he always wants to let people know that he's slow on the goddamn take. Like, it never fails. It never fails where he shows people that he is slow on the fucking take. Like, I posted on Twitter, the guy just found out that you have to manually put in the video that you do not have a sponsored product. Like, he just found that out. He's like, never in my 13 years of content creation. Dude, that feature's been on for like a year and some change. You've had multiple content creators talk about it. And now he's talking about this thing on how you want to be notified. Like, dude, this has been around. J Cash, don't do it to me, J Cash. Don't. You guys are gonna make me create a DVI emoji. So whenever I'm salty, I could just raise my blood pressure up a little bit more. Y'all try to kill me, man. Let's continue with this boomer ass motherfucker.
To fix this feature, because traditionally, when you subscribe to a channel, you just get everything, okay? Now, there's a little bell you can click, and if you unclick the bell, apparently then you don't get the notifications, but then you don't know anything the person ever puts out.
It shows up on your feed, dumbass. Like, like if you're on your phone, right, and you go to subscriptions, right, it shows you the last thing, the newest uploads from the people you're subscribed to. And this is the perfect face to stop it at. Like, this dude is full jack metal ass. I don't even think he's the Internet Explorer of technology. This dude is literally like I don't know. I don't know. Like, this dude is before that. Like, this dude is the Morse code. What's the thing for Morse code? The thing that does he's that. That's what he is in terms of technology. This man is literally, yo, this dude is so behind on technology that if you get online at his house, you can't use the rotary phone to call somebody. That's how behind on technology he is on. Like, this dude is just, yo, this dude is slower than snail jizz, I swear, man. Let's continue.
Okay? So apparently this new tweaking feature is supposed to make it that you get just what you want. Now, I just want you to have some perspective here. Can you imagine if 10 years ago, when DSP Gaming was at its height of prominence in 2011, that was actually the year I had the most views ever on DSP Gaming, 2011. Can you imagine if in 2011 YouTube had implemented this feature, and instead of me only having 160,000 subs, I skyrocketed to like 500,000, 600, 700,000 subs? Because back then, people said, we're not subbing to your channel, because when we do, we get flooded in our inboxes with your videos, and all we can see is all your content. So can you imagine if YouTube had the feature 10 years ago?
If YouTube had the feature 10 years ago, you'd still be in the same fucking place. Because again, people are letting you know why they don't want to, like, engage in your content. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's no accountability whatsoever. He's literally telling people, like, yo, I don't know, like, you know, imagine if this thing was there back in the day. Because back in the day, people were telling me that they didn't engage with me, they didn't subscribe to my content because they didn't like the thing that I was doing. But, you know, instead of me not stop doing that thing, I kept doing it because, you know, I need the ad revenue. Like, do you not hear yourself, DSP? That's like a dude, like imagine if like some chick was like, yeah, you know, my husband left me. I don't know why he left me. Cause, you know, like he told me to stop cheating on him. And, you know, I don't know what happened. He just didn't like the fact that I was cheating on him. Like, bruh. Imagine if I did that. So remember when I first started uploading and people were telling me about like my audio issues, like my audio was a little low, Phil was a little low. Imagine I just kept doing that. Like, I just didn't listen to you guys and was like, yeah, man, this channel's not on the top because, you know, people telling me like they can't hear me or they can't hear Phil, but whatever. Shoulder shrug, Kanye shrug, whatever. Man, let's keep it going.
Oh, make it so my inbox doesn't get flooded by DSP Gaming, I would have been way more popular than I ever was.
No, you wouldn't, because you still would have been annoying people with your constant uploads. Like, imagine, so even if we had that notification thing, okay, we wouldn't get constantly, like, the user wouldn't constantly get flooded with notifications about your uploads, but as soon as they would go into their subscription page, they would see nothing but your videos. Ragnarok and roll, and you're right. He's sitting there, he's like, dude, he even said that, remember the last time he had this conversation where he said, oh, that, you know, people were saying that I was flooding their inboxes. He literally was like saying that, oh, these other people got ahead of me because they were doing all these, you know, best practices. What? Like, does that make any sense? Like, he said that. Like, he literally was like, yeah, you know, these people, they did these best practices. So they did what was best for their brand. And they got ahead. And somehow that was wrong. That's right, Jay Kramer. He still thinks that this is okay. And he still thinks that people enjoy this shit. Like, Phil, I want to know something from you, Phil. I want to know something from you real quick. And I would respect this if you gave me a straight answer. Are you doing this because you're really that dense and you don't understand what you're doing is wrong? Or you do understand what you're doing is wrong and you're just playing it off? Because I have a hard time telling. I have a real hard time telling. Like, I know you're greedy and you're doing this for the ad revenue, but for you to sit there and tell people that, yeah, people were doing something that you didn't like and you're still doing it with no fucks given whatsoever, I have to ask that question.
It's literally an actual functionality issue with YouTube that made this channel nowhere near as popular as it could have been.
No, dude, you just said it. You just said the reason why. The reason why you were annoying the shit out of people. Excuse me, sorry, I had to mute and clear my throat. It wasn't a functionality issue. It's literally you were fucking annoying the shit out of people. This is what I'm saying. This dude has hit the fact that he has no sense of accountability is like dangerous, super dangerous. Because the man is sitting there blaming YouTube for his channel not growing right after he just explained why people were annoyed with him and not subbing to his channel. Derek, if that's the real Derek, big ups, boy. Big ups, Derek. Well, how you doing, baby? Everything all good? What's good? What's good now? What's popping with the newest corn stars, if you know what I'm saying? All right. Don't big ups, Derek. Derek is welcome here. He's good. We're not gonna make fun of you, Derek. You can chill here. You know, if you want, you can run back to Phil and tell him everything that I'm saying. It's okay. All right. But like seriously, and Derek, this is for you too. Like Derek, let's not make fun of Phil. Let's not make fun of Phil. Let's literally put this into perspective. He literally just said that people were telling him that they did not like the fact that he has been uploading the amount of times he's been uploading, and he's still doing it. Okay? So imagine, let's use DSP's favorite analogy. Imagine you owned a sub shop. Big up, Super Crazy. I see you, baby. Imagine he had a sub shop and he had this nasty sauce that he put on all his sandwiches. And he told and people were telling him, yo, this sauce is nasty. I don't know where it came from. You know, it tastes disgusting. Can you stop using that sauce? And then he keeps using it. And then gets mad because his business is failing. You're doing something that your customers do not like. It's okay, Derek. We're not here, you know, we're not here to just rag on him. We're pointing out the stupid behavior that Phil decides to exhibit online. War Dog Leader, what's up, baby? I see you. Like, it's nuts, man. He's sitting there, like, literally telling people, I'm not making fun of Phil, Derek. We're not making fun of Phil. This is a logical observation. He's literally telling people why his channel is failing, and then goes ahead and blames YouTube right there. Right after. Man.
That's not even an exaggeration. That's a fucking fact. Thousands of people over the years explained this to me like this.
No, they explained that you were flooding their sub boxes. You were flooding their sub boxes. And look at his face. Yo, I swear, every pause is just mwah, mwah, mwah. Look at the smugness on his fucking face. Like, nah, it's a fucking fact, man. It's not me. It's not me. No way. No way that I'm the reason why my channel's failing. Look at his fucking face. God damn.
Amazing, right? So anyway, one thing I would absolutely love is if you would subscribe to the channel. Not only would that give you the opportunity to talk on the streams, because you have to be a subscriber to talk on the streams, but also that helps the channel. As stupid as it sounds, YouTube arbitrarily thinks that channels with more subscribers is better than channels without.
Yes, because they have the content that's bringing... Okay, so I'm going to say this again. I'm going to repeat myself again, because I've repeated this on the video. Okay? Social media is a platform, right? Social media is a platform, okay? You have to take your brand and use that platform to promote it, okay? When you promote your brand on that platform, you bring in eyes to the screen in the form of subscribers, engagement, what have you. So that way, these platforms can go ahead to advertising agencies or what have you and say, hey, we have this person that has X amount of viewers or X amount of subscribers. That's how it works. It's a numbers game. You think it's content, like you think it's quality over quantity? You have neither, my man. Neither. Because the quantity of videos is artificial because you take one video and split it up into like 6 parts, and the quality is non-existent because you don't do shit in these videos. You stall, you argue, you block, you ban, you beg. Thank you, Anders. Thank you for the 50 bits. Now I can relax. But this dude is nuts, man. Let's keep going.
They don't look at viewership. They don't look at engagement. They don't look at number of videos. They don't look at length of the channel. They just look at subscriber numbers.
So what's YouTube Studio for? What is YouTube Studio for? So they don't look at none of that stuff. None of that stuff at all. So if I go here, right? All right, make sure my porn doesn't put up. Let me stop. So if I go here, right? I go to YouTube Creator Studio. I let that load up, right? I have a channel dashboard, okay? There's a thing called analytics. If I click on that, I see a whole lot of stuff. I see a whole lot of stuff there. I see a whole lot of stuff there that YouTube is taking into account. Come on, bro. This dude's bugging. Like, and then like it's crazy, Derek. If you're watching, how can you believe this stuff? This dude is delusional.
I know that sounds stupid, but it is. It's just an arbitrary number that YouTube uses to judge popularity and basically quality of a channel.
Yes, that's how it works. It's a numbers game.
So, liking the videos, leaving a comment on the videos, subscribing to this channel. Right now, we're 195,000, like 200 subs. In fact, I can tell you live because I actually have now the YouTube app, and it actually tracks this data live. As of this morning,
let's go back. So I'm going back 10 seconds. I'm going back 10 seconds.
We're 195,000. Like,
all right, I'm gonna have to go back 15 seconds.
Subscribe.
20 seconds. I'm gonna go back 20 seconds.
Liking the videos, leaving a comment on the videos, subscribing to this channel. Right now, we're 195,000.
All right, hold on. I have to go back 30 seconds. I apologize.
Popularity and
here we go. So 30 seconds.
Number that YouTube uses to judge popularity and basically quality of a channel.
So this man just talked about how YouTube does not have these things.
Liking the videos, leaving a comment on the videos, subscribing to this channel.
Wait for it.
Right now, we're 195,000, like 200 subs. In fact, I can tell you live because I actually have now the YouTube app, and it actually tracks this data live.
So he literally just said 30 seconds ago how YouTube didn't check that stuff. And then he goes onto his phone to show you that YouTube tracks this stuff. So I went back 30 seconds. He literally just said YouTube didn't check these things. They only cared about subscribers. And 30 seconds afterwards, he literally just talks about how he can see this stuff on YouTube. Dude, like, yo, like, I don't even say like a Nokia phone. He's denser than a Nokia phone, dipped in concrete, covered in fucking, I don't know, in smelted iron. I don't know, man. This.
As of this morning, 195,225 subscribers to the channel. And every day it goes up a few, which is outstanding because I have not had actual growth on this channel in many, many years. And now I'm seeing it. And it's so positive. It makes me feel good. I would like nothing more than if by Christmas, in 2 weeks, actually that would be a week and a half, if we could hit 750,000 subscribers on this channel. So it's just a small goal. I want to go from 195,000 to 750,000 subscribers in like 10 days. Let's see if we can make that happen.
I know he's joking. Yeah, see.
All right. No, actually, what I was telling you a few weeks ago, one of the actual real goals that I would like is by my birthday, which would be early April 2022, to hit 200,000 subs. Like, that would actually be a nice birthday present for me.
40-year-old man still asking for birthday presents. 40-year-old man is still asking for birthday presents. It's 40 like 40-year-old man asking for birthday presents on his birthday week, where he will no doubtly get like the epic gamer shit, the epic gamer balloons and stuff like that. You know what's crazy? You know what's amazing about this is that when I used to do my inspections, right? I used to do inspections for basically this agency that ran daycare centers for mentally disabled adults. And the crazy thing is, I've watched, I've been to these places like when it's somebody's birthday, and I've seen their birthday celebrations be more mature than this man. And I'm talking about like straight, like that type of mentally disabled. Like, and I've seen those people have more of an air of maturity than this man. What's up, Marthy Weed? Thank you for loving the content, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, this dude is sitting there. He's sitting there, and he hasn't evolved past childhood. 40-year-old man. I can't wait for the day that we legitimately see him cry on stream, because we're going to see him cry on stream one day. Because either his laptop is going to blow, he's going to get booted from YouTube, or there's going to be a sweeping change on how he does business, and he won't be able to handle that. And one day we're going to watch this man on stream sit there and cry. And it's not going to be like when Wings cry, where he's like, yeah, I just want to stream and have a good time. It's going to be blubbering. It's going to be snot coming out. It's going to be... It might be the divorce. The divorce might do it to him. The divorce might do it to him, because it's coming. It's coming. That day is coming, and when that day comes, I'm telling you, and I'm saying it right now. Cat, holla at me. I want to be the first person you reach out to when this shit goes down. Me and you, we can have a nice little interview. It's not gonna be, I'm not gonna jump at any questions on you. It's gonna be nice, chill conversation, and you're gonna say what you want, and you're gonna expose everything that you want to do. Just holla at me, kitty. Because I know everybody wants that interview. I want to be the one, okay? All right, we could do a collab. It could be, you, me, you know what I mean? Shout out to Golden Triangle Gaming. We could hit up GTG. We could do a collab on that, but holla at me, cat, because we need to talk. We need to talk about this little roommate agreement that you got going on, because like we need that. Hell yeah. Like, yo, if you listen, if you don't want to holla at me, holla at GTG. So you could talk over there. But holla at us, man. We need to know. We need to know. Anders, thank you so much, man. Guys, 20. So let's hope. I mean, I don't like hoping this, but 2022, we get to see Tears on stream, okay? Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed in the chat. Can I get a fingers crossed in the chat? Tears on stream 2022. And I'm talking about like real tears. We ain't talking fake tears. You know what I'm saying? Now I got Anders. Anders is always good. Anders is always good to attract the community. He's always the one, he's always showing support no matter which channel he's on. And he's always dropping off game codes. So yeah, I better thank Anders. Anders is always at any stream he's at. His LSB stream, my stream. Anybody's stream. There's been times where he'll drop off game codes, and that's a big ups right there. So big ups to Anders Pac-Man. All right, so let's continue. So I remember, fingers crossed stream. Fingers crossed in strat 2022. Tears on stream.
To say, wow, all your hard work has paid off over the years. You came back to YouTube. You rededicated yourself to be a full-time content creator on YouTube, and you were able to make your channel grow. That would be amazing to actually hit that. I know it's going to be a slow growth. It's not going to be a fast one. Why would thousands of people overnight subscribe to DSP Gaming? They wouldn't. In fact,
I mean, they would just to troll you in the chat. You know what I'm saying? That's part of your growth. One of the reasons why your growth has been, exponential is because trolls have to subscribe to troll you. You know what I'm saying? Etsy, no, we don't need that. We don't need that. Wings trolls, like, yo, that's one thing he don't need that. He don't, like, yo, if the Wings trolls decide to just like even like touch Phil, yo, this man, he would to quote LTG, he would commit the suit. Oh my God, and this pack with the game code right there. Hold on, let me see if, like, hey, where is it? I want to pin it. Oh, come on. Can I pin it? All right, and this pack just dropped a game code in the chat. I'm sorry, it should be there. I'm trying to find it. I'm sorry. I just saw it. What happened? I'm derailing my own stream. Come on. Big ups to Anders. I'm sorry, Anders. I'll next time I'll pin it. X Bottle said he coming for the ass, DSP. Ooh, X Bottle said he's on that. Yo, what the? Here we go. Pin message. All right. I don't know if it'll show. All right, I got it pinned up. In the chat, so if you can see it. If you can't see it, let me know. Super crazy. That means you were slow in the take, man. You were slow. All right, let's get back to it.
In fact, most people would just unsubscribe immediately because they're so disgusted by me and my behavior. So I'm not surprised that it would take a long time. I'm surprised that many of you are even here watching this morning, so disgusted by myself. So, awesome, right?
See,
please, consider subscribing.
Sorry, the self-deprecation here. Like, it would be funny if he wasn't such a shitbag. If he was like if he wasn't such a shitbag, like, this would be funny. Like, oh my God, he's talking about how he's disgusting. Like, we know you're disgusting. It's not funny, dude. It's not funny. Like, you're a disgusting piece of shit.
To the channel if you're not a sub. But I think that maybe we can hit 200K by my birthday. That would be amazing. By Christmas, like another 13 days?
Who? Did OIC docs who? OIC. Oh, no, I think, what, X Bottle? No. I think, like, one of the Wings trolls doxed him or some shit. They doxed him and his girlfriend. I think that's what I heard. I'm not really big on the behind-the-scenes stuff, but I think that's what happened with X Bottle. But like I said, he doesn't want that smoke. He doesn't want that smoke with Wings trolls. Phil does not want that smoke with Wings trolls. Because you saw, dude, when I saw that they had that footage, like that shot of Wings in Office Depot, dude, Phil don't want none of that. Phil don't want none of that. We would, yo, imagine on Twitter, we saw a clip of DSP shopping at Total Wine. Imagine. Wings trolls would literally destroy his whole narrative to the point where he couldn't even lie on stream. Not even, like, see, like us, like, we're the nice ones. We're nice. And even me, I'm the mildest of all the like, I'm nice. I just try to make light of the stuff that he likes to exhibit online. Yeah, we go real easy on Phil. Like, if those Wings troll, oh my God. Like, and especially especially with his little shitty ass computer that I'm pretty sure that doesn't have that much security on it. Like oh my God, they would, ooh, yo, like you ever seen that Family Guy episode? Like what I'm doing right now? Don't do that, Just Damon. You ever seen that Family Guy episode where Brian just found his son and he was at the bar with Peter and the guys, and they were just like telling him like, yo, what would happen if your son got hit by a car? And he's like, no. That's how I feel right now. Like the utter destruction of DSP, like I wouldn't be able to, like it would be watching somebody club a seal. Like, like, yo, like I'm seriously, like I'm shook right now just imagining the sheer utter destruction of, because like I give it to Wings. At least Wings, he has stepped into the Discord of his trolls. DSP would never do that. DSP would never do that. We're the nice trolls. We're just, and like, yo, we're like, I'm talking about, we're like at the bottom of the barrel, like not bottom of the barrel, but like we're at the like in terms of like mean, we're literally super nice to the point where this should be considered helping him. It wouldn't even, Endless Synthwave, it wouldn't even be the Lion's Den, it would be the Slaughterhouse. They would eviscerate this man. That's right, Marvin T. The freaking real lunatics on DSP's chat. But like I said, I just hope that's something I wouldn't wish Wings trolls on DSP, because it would be like watching a hippo, maul a lion and so I don't know. Like it would be straight. It would be a splatterhouse, straight dead. Like it'd be dead.
It would be nice to hit like 196. Right now we're at 195, 225. So another 700 so subscribers by Christmas. Is that going to happen? No, I really don't think it would. I honestly don't think that would ever happen. But it would be great if we could. That would be a cool accomplishment to say, hey, we got like 1,000 subscribers in less than a month, right? That would be sweet. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about that stuff every day a little bit as we open the Prestream podcast, things you can arbitrarily do to help the channel, okay? Content-wise, what are we doing today? Today is the continuation of Grand Theft Auto Vice City Definitive Edition. We just hit like the 1/3 point. What I mean by that is we unlocked the Central Island, the Scarface Island. This is the mansion from Scarface that you get when you kill Diaz. And from there, this is your hub for the kind of the rest of the game. Although I've already bought another safe house on the left island, which is useful. This allows you to now have a more central area to do everything from. There's going to be some story missions today, but at the same time, I believe today, and I could be wrong, but I believe today is when you open up the ability to start buying the businesses, and that makes you want to start raising money so that you can take over the game. Like, I think there's a part of the game where you have to grind and buy all the businesses to make enough money so that you can progress to the next part of the story of the game, which is like the final third of the game. Because the first third of the game is all story, then there's the grind, and then there's the final third of the game. Right now, we're hitting the grind. Now, here's the thing. When you're playing Vice City by yourself, the grind can be very frustrating because it can be pretty boring. I'm not going to lie. Buying the ice cream business, driving around in the fucking ice cream truck, selling drugs for half an hour, right? Buying the taxi business and doing taxi missions. Among other.
But that's the fun part of no, Christopher, man. There's no grinding in Vice City. It's playing the game. Like he's talking about, having to do all this work in the game. Like, bro, that's the whole point of Grand Theft Auto. Like, the whole point of Grand Theft Auto is to, like, live out that lifestyle. Like, that's not boring. Like, again, this man wants walking fucking Sims. He wants walking Sims. That's all he wants to do. Walking Sims. Just play the game, dude. Like, and the thing is, he wants to go ahead and play the game. He wants to play the game, drag it out as long as he can, and try to get more money out of it. Like, no, bro. All right, so we're going to do... Okay, so what we're going to do here... because he's really talking like a whole lot of bullshit. So what we're gonna do here is I'm going to go ahead and just get into something juicy. Y'all want to do that? Yeah, just want to get into something real juicy and just eviscerate his fucking logic and shit. Because I feel like this is dragging on way longer than it should be. Because he's talking a whole bunch of nothing. And he's saying juicy. That's how we saying it. Full jack metal ass. Juicy. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Okay, like I said, I haven't been caught up in a lot of DSP stuff. So let me see. Open link in the tab. Let me see how juicy this is. Oh, this is the same fucking pre-stream. Okay, so look, let's get into it. Let's hop over to Aquatil's channel. There we go. That's a nice little juicy bit instead of me just listening to this dumbass for fucking hour and some change. Let's do that. Hold on. All right, so big ups Aquatil. What we got here? All right, so wait, what the fuck? Okay, DSP whines about his dying channel and the lack of super thanks availability. Ooh, we should get into this, right? Big ups, Bilotti. Big ups. All right, let's see.
So what it is you would.
Why are we back here?
Okay. Anyway, so we got a lot to talk about on today's pre-stream podcast. I feel like the
Sorry
first thing that we should talk about and tackle is the schedule. Let's get that out of the way. And yesterday, I actually said that when I start these pre-stream podcasts. By the way, this is episode 12.
Oh, okay. Damn, I gotta skip all this shit. Damn, thank God I decided to skip it because then I'd still have to listen to this dude for another 8 minutes. Hell no. All right, let's. There we go.
First of all, outside of gaming news, I actually have a personal update in regards to DSP Gaming, the channel itself. Okay.
Didn't he just because I'm checking out this clip right here. It's YouTube's fault that he didn't grow. Let's make DSP Gaming again. We just talked about that. We just talked about your channel. We just talked about your channel, DSP. So that pre-stream, that was a good, 20-something minutes. Because I know there was some stuff before. He's talking circles. All right, let's just get into it.
So we've been talking about this over the last couple of weeks, and some people have been asking me about it. And
you just spoke about it just now.
And I have an update for you guys. So right now on DSP Gaming, since this is now my main focus, and since I became a live streamer on here back in May, some things became a major
But
part
Richard,
of
we
what you
just
can support the channel.
You just talked about it.
Channel member. By becoming a channel member, you get all kinds of benefits, right?
Like
and
what?
When we hit a certain milestone.
No. Benefits. Tell me the benefits. Because again, it's against TOS to just not provide benefits for your membership. So what are we doing? What are we doing here? Tell me the benefits. Tell me the benefits. I need the benefits now. Cochon. I need the benefits.
Of channel members, I do a celebratory event. The one
coming
up here would be a
Imran, he's looking at the chat.
Event if we hit 365 members by the end of the month. By the way, as you can see, we dipped in memberships, guys.
Big ups, Desert. Big ups. And this pack got another code in there. Desert Child. Pick that up. First come, first serve, baby.
It would be really great if we could rally and get some new members today because we're falling. We're going the wrong way when it comes to members. We're supposed to be going up. Somehow we're going down. I don't know how this is possible.
Because you have one guy who is making multiple accounts and he is subscribing for 1 month because he can't afford to just continuously support you under all those accounts. And when the month is over, you lose the membership. That's it. That's it. Perfect explanation right there.
Maybe it's a conspiracy against me. I'm not sure. But maybe, I don't know. But what I'm saying is I think we could definitely rally and at least get a few today. But that's one way you can support the channel. Another way you can support the channel is super chats or super stickers, right? These are ways.
See, look, even in his chat, hold on, let me get rid of this thing. Even in his chat, on the lower left-hand corner, Rumpelstiltskin, make more socks. They know. Everybody knows.
Where you can contribute and you get a highlighted message in the chat or even like a special animation in the chat. And I give you a shout out and then you help the channel that way, right? Well, there actually is a third way you can support YouTube channels through YouTube itself. Not tipping, because tipping is obviously something separate, which is very much helpful, but that's not what we're focusing on and what we're talking about today. There's another way you can help the channel. It's called Super Thanks. This is completely unique because it has nothing to do with the other two methods of contribution. And unlike those which are basically catered for people who are stream viewers, Super Thanks are actually for people who are on-demand video viewers. I know that sounds weird. You're like, what? I'm watching a video on demand. I'm not even live when Phil is on stream, and I can do this, you know, this support method? Yes. It's something unique and different. So here's how it works. Let's say you're watching an on-demand video, and, oh my God, a funny moment happened. Wow, Phil blew up in Grand Theft Auto, or, you know, something funny happened on stream, whatever. Jasper jumped up and licked Phil's head. Something silly like that, right? Jasper's actually just looked at me when I said that. He's in my window.
You better take a sip.
He's like, ooh.
You sleazy asshole.
But anyway, let's say something funny happens on the stream. Very rare when it does. When something entertainment or funny actually happens on this stream, that's a...
Is this a joke? Like, is he saying this like as one of those self-deprecating jokes, or it's... So again, I don't know why I'm not getting any subscribers. You know, I know people been telling me, you know, that when I upload, I flood their inboxes, but I don't know why I'm not getting any subscribers. Oh my God, I don't, you know, nothing funny or entertaining ever happens on the channel. So what's the fucking point of your channel? What is the point of your channel, sir? Seriously. What's the point of your channel then? If it's not funny and entertaining, what is the point of your long form gameplay with, you know, no bullshit? What's the point?
A rarity. But let's say it does, like once in a blue moon. And you're like, wow, I want to actually celebrate that, and I want to support Phil and his channel. You could do what's called Super Thanks. So what it is, you would highlight a moment of that video, and you would attach a message to it, much like you would right now do a super chat in stream where a highlighted message would pop up on the stream. The same thing would happen with the Super Thanks. A highlighted message would pop up on the video. You'd actually get a comment on the video that's highlighted. From what I'm going to understand, I don't know because I don't have it. I guess there's situations, I guess depending on the size of the Super Thanks, that you can actually have something show on the screen during the video as well. I don't exactly know how that works. But from what I'm going to understand, it could happen that way, depending on the size of the contribution and or...
Why don't you find out? Instead of you talking about it, why don't you find out? Because this is your business. This is how you make money. So instead of you acting like an inept human being, find out so that way you can give proper information to these people that you want to support you.
For support, that happens. So anyway, the reason that this is special is because it gives a feeling of interaction to those who are not here live, but are actually watching that video on demand. Imagine you're watching a part of this Grand Theft Auto Vice City playthrough. Something epic happens. You'll love it, and you do a Super Thanks. And now your message is there to see forever on this playthrough. Anyone who watches this playthrough back in the future would now get to see your message and kind of celebrate that moment with you, right? It kind of...
All right, so chat, I wanna ask this question. So let's say if somebody puts a Super Thanks, right? If they use a Super Thanks and they give the money and they post it, can he like retract it, like the way that he does on stream? Can he remove the message or does it stay there? Because that's because if that's the case, like if he wants that super thanks, and if it stays up there, he's fucked, because you already know those because I think it stays, because there's no fucking way I'm gonna leave a person some money and then all of a sudden you could take the money and just remove the super chat. I mean, you know, remove it, because that means services aren't rendered. I'm gonna have to look that up, because my thing is, because that's what I'm thinking, Ed C. Like, I'm thinking because he can't, because since he has moderation with his comments, he can't have super thanks, because I think the super thanks are permanent, like they stay there. Because if that's the case, them troll tippers, they coming out in droves. You ain't getting no more super chats. You're gonna get super thanks.
Immortalizes that moment. Just like if you're watching the video and a pop-up happens because someone did a super chat, it's kind of the same deal, right? It's pretty awesome. So I'm talking about this right now, and you might be like, that's great, I'll do it right now, but you can't. I know. Why did Phil bother talking about it then, right? Well, the reason that I'm talking about it is because people have been asking me about it lately. More than a few people have come by and said, you know, Phil,
A lot
I
of
watched
people.
such and such. I watched Joe Leathershoes. And Joe Leathershoes, he only has about 10,000 subscribers. And Joe Leathershoes, you know, doesn't get nearly as much viewership or attention on his content as you do. All right? But Joe Leathershoes has super thanks on his channel. And we see when we watch his videos, we see the super thanks attached, and it's a way that he gets support from his viewers. Why does Joe Leathershoes get super thanks, but you don't have it? What's going on your?
Well, because Joe Leathershoes probably allows engagement to his channel. Joe Leathershoes probably gets a lot of interaction in his channel without blocking people, banning people, you know, making his channel restrictive to an outside audience, things like that. So that's why I'm thinking that Joe Leathershoes has super thanks and you don't.
Channel. And people started asking me about this. I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'll have to look into it. You know, it's not anything that I cared too much about. But at the same time, people kept asking me about it. So I was like, oh, I'll look into it. So I actually looked into it. And from the data that I found, YouTube literally says in its like fact, you know, it's frequently asked questions, answers on the forums and shit that it posts up that's supposedly supposed to answer all your questions. It says,
Philip, he's not
Super
playing
thanks is
anything
in
with
beta.
co-op. Nothing with
It is
co-op.
not a full-fledged feature of YouTube yet. Excuse me. That was absolutely disgusting.
Bruh, hit the fucking mic button. I mean, the mute button. It's not that fucking hard. Mute. Have a hotkey. Just click and that's it.
Drinking seltzer. Excuse me.
Oh my god, man. Jesus Christ, man.
Very gassy this morning. Maybe that's why I don't have super thanks, because people are so revolted.
Yes,
Watching
yes,
the content, they run
yes.
to the toilet and vomit everywhere. Could be.
No. They don't run to the toilet. They just go, what the fuck is wrong with you, guy? You're 40. You're 40. Mr. Pee Pee Poo Poo Caca. Like, you're 40. Come on, man.
But anyway, super thanks is in beta, which means it's not a full-fledged feature of YouTube that's offered to everyone yet. Some people get it, some people don't. If you don't have it, don't bother trying to get it, because YouTube is just offering it willy-nilly, and there's absolutely no way you will get it if you ask for it. It will not affect YouTube at all.
Okay, so, right, okay. Yeah, he's definitely butthurt that Snort got it, and he doesn't. He's butthurt.
Just wait. Like, this literally says this in the frequently asked questions of YouTube. Now I'm reading this, and I'm like, man, that sounds stupid, right? I'm like, why would they have a feature that only some people have, but there doesn't seem to be any definitive criteria why someone would get it?
Translation. Why do other people have it and I don't?
It doesn't say, like, for example, I thought maybe the reason I don't have it is because my comments were off for so long, right? My comments on my videos were off for like 4 years. I turned them off in like mid 2017, and I just turned them back on, what, 2 months ago, if that, right? So here I am thinking, maybe that's what it is. Maybe if it looks at the comment, well, if the comments are off, you can't leave a super thanks anyway, because you can't do a highlighted comment. Well, my comments are back on now. Now this
Translation. I have enabled comments so now I can continue growing my channel to get more revenue.
it's the system that YouTube puts in place where auto flags comments for bad stuff, and then you have to manually approve all your comments. So that's what I'm doing with my comments right now. That's why you see that there's only limited comments on my videos, but the comments are showing up that are good ones, right? So
But see, that's the problem. You need to let the bad ones show too. Like that's it. You need to let all the comments in. If you filter your comments, you're basically shooting yourself in the foot. Like I'm letting the good comment. No, dude. There's no such thing as bad publicity, Phil. There's none. Okay.
I'm thinking then it should work. If someone's doing super thanks, I should be able to approve those comments. It shouldn't be a problem, right? So maybe that's not it. Maybe that is it. I don't know, right? I don't know. So I'm trying to figure this out in my head. I can't figure this out. I don't know why I would not have it. Let me ask you two.
Translation. I'm seething because my enemies get super thanks and I don't.
Right? So this is true story. Yesterday, I said, what the hell? Let me ask you two. Now, for clarification purposes, I have not talked directly to YouTube about.
Does he mean like? What does he mean? Talk to YouTube? Like, what does he mean? Talk to YouTube? Like on Twitter? Like he hasn't tweeted at YouTube or something? Is that what he means, chat? Like he's talking about he's talking about like tweeting YouTube, right? Because I don't know who is he talking to? He's like, God, that's just, man, that just radiated like Karen energy. Like I haven't reached out to somebody, I haven't spoken, I haven't gotten YouTube on the horn in ages. Like, bro, get out of here, man. Samurai Sansa, what's good, baby?
About anything on my channels in years. I think the last time I talked directly to YouTube about anything on DSP Gaming was when I got false copyright strikes against DSP Gaming many years ago, and I was getting threats of like, oh, we're gonna shut your channel down. Come to find out, it was bullshit. It was someone in person.
You didn't speak to anybody in YouTube. It was just that's an automated process, DSP. That's an automated process. Like, who did you speak to? Who did you talk to? Who's the contact? Who's your source?
Impersonating another company. And this was like many years ago. And I talked to YouTube about it, and within 24 hours, the entire thing was reversed and fixed. And YouTube actually apologized and said, well, sorry about that. It was bullshit, and we're not going to just believe everyone moving forward. And since then, I haven't had a single copyright issue on DSP Games. It's been many years. That was the last time. I'm talking like 3-4 years ago. This was a long time ago. So, Jasper just licked my head. He surprised me. He scared me. So, Jasper, why are you licking my head? Why are you trying to eat me? I'm trying to do a podcast here. But
I'm calling it now. Jasper is going to be the new Snow Carl.
He wants to be the co-host. Jasper's contacted me many times from across the house in the last week telling me he wants to be the co-host of the Prestream podcast. I keep telling him cats just can't talk. Like, I would love to have him as a co-host, but he can't talk. So how can he add to the show? So I think what he's doing is this is his audition. He's licking my head to show that he can be a part of the show. Well, if this is your contribution, I don't know. Maybe people like it. Maybe they'd like to see you here on the show, buddy. Here, have a nice head rub.
Yes, keep him there. He's the only redeeming part of your streams.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, let's continue. I'm getting so distracted here.
I'm not gonna lie though. Like I do like seeing Jasper on stream. Like I like seeing when Jasper's there and stuff like that, and he's not being such a total shithead. Threatening to spray him with water. It's a little bit. It's a more redeeming part of DSP streams. You know what I'm saying? So Phil, if you're watching, you better treat that cat with respect, because I swear to God, I swear to God, something happens to that cat, I'll touch the shit. I don't care. I'll touch the poo. Hands all over the poo. I don't give a fuck. You better treat that cat with some fucking... You better spoil him as much as you say you do.
Here on the Prestream podcast today. So, I said, let me send an email to the address that I had years ago, like many years ago. This was the email, This is the email address I used to use to contact YouTube. So let me send an email to it. So I send an email to it, and much like every other business that I deal with, everything's changed. If you're emailing this email is defunct. This email only works if you have a partner manager on YouTube. What the fuck is a partner manager?
Bitch, you so salty.
Sorry, that wasn't supposed to be that loud. If it was too loud, let me know so I could change it. But, yes, DSP, businesses change. They change. So, okay. So here's this thing that I have a problem with, right? Because the thing is, it's DSP has the rules for thee, but not for me method, right? So now let's say, because he doesn't like change, right? He hates change so much. What about the people who you left behind when you wanted to change for YouTube and they didn't want to? Remember that? Remember when he was trying to beg people to come over to YouTube? Those people didn't like change. And what happened? You called them mentally ill. You lashed out at them. So, like, why is it that, you know, when you change, when you make all these dumbass changes, your chat has to put up with it. Your viewers have to put up with it. But when businesses change, which they have to in order to survive, why is it that you get pissed? Like, seriously, man. Like, I bet you when Singular Wireless became AT&T, he probably didn't even have that company as a cell phone carrier. He probably just got pissed. They don't got the orange logo anymore. Now they're AT&T. What the fuck? Like, dude, like, why does change bother you so much? Because you're so lazy that now you're mad at the world because you have to put in effort to go along with these changes? Like, seriously, on stream. Yeah, I spoke to somebody who, there's an email that I used to use years ago. Like, come on, man. I like using this piece of technology as an analogy because it's fun. It's like me getting mad that I cannot text my girlfriend via rotary phone. What the fuck? I could still do what's it called? T9 texting. Just hit the circle 3 times to get the A to get C and stuff like that. You're sitting there waiting for everything to be handed to you, and it just doesn't work like that, Phil. It doesn't. He doesn't even want minimum effort. He wants 0 effort for maximum returns. 0. He wants Susan to hand deliver YouTube promotions. He wants Susan to go ahead and like be on screen and like broadcast to everyone to subscribe to DSP Gaming. He wants Susan to make a subscription to DSP Gaming a mandatory thing. Okay? Like, dude, man. That's it. That's like I said, that's gonna be my new thing. Every time he does shit like this, where he shows that he just doesn't want to change, that's my new shit. So you see how Keemstar has, like, you know, you're still on level 1, Phil. So I got two things. I got your content catalyst, meaning that you don't provide content, you just provide inspiration for others to create content. And you're out here. The second thing I'm gonna have, you're out here texting with a rotary phone. That's the new thing. So every time he shows that he's a boomer, every time he shows that he's slow in the take, there goes DSP texting by rotary phone. That's it. I think I'm gonna make that a meme. I'm gonna have Phil on a phone and have it a rotary phone and him try to text John Rambo, I miss you. Some shit like that. Jeez.
I don't know what that is. Seriously, like, I used to work with MCNs, like Machinima and Curse. I don't know what the fuck a partner manager even is. So this is something new that apparently YouTube now has for bigwigs. Probably giant channels, right? And corporations who have their businesses on YouTube probably have partner managers. I don't
ビッチ、郵送ソウルティー。
have one because I'm just small potatoes. You know, I've been on YouTube for 13 years, but no one knows who I am. I'm just a little rinky-dink, piece of crap on the bottom of someone's shoe. They scrape the crap off on the sidewalk. I'm not someone who deserves to have a point of contact at YouTube. So fuck me. This email is now defunct.
And it's like, why is it personal, DSP? Why do you think that YouTube personally wants to fuck you over? Why do you think, like I said, this shonen syndrome, like I said, they call it, what's up, Ryan? What's up, baby? This shonen syndrome, it's really evolved into something amazing. Because like this guy's sitting there, he wants everyone to let him know when changes are happening. He wants everyone to like and subscribe. Like, Jesus.
Okay. So what it did say is click here, and when you click here, just click through a few criteria, and you can just live chat all the time. I was like, huh? I didn't even know this. This is actually, honestly, this is better than email. YouTube has a 24/7 live chat for people who have channels on YouTube. And once you have a certain capacity, like you have a certain number of subscribers, they'll talk to you 24/7 to help you. I was like, oh, well.
Again, that's something that's been on for a while, DSP. Like, texting by rotary phone, man. Texting by rotary phone.
And that's better than the email. I'm not going to complain. That actually sounds really good. So I got into a chat, okay, with someone, and I started talking with them about it, and they said, okay, we're going to look into this for you. And it took them about 10 minutes. They came back and they said, well, we have really bad news. I said, what? What's the really bad news? They said, you're not logged into your YouTube account in this browser, so we can't verify that you're the person who we're talking to about your channel. Without authorization, there's no way we could discuss the ins and outs of your channel. You know, I said, oh shit, I'm in the wrong browser. I accidentally had opened up a different browser that wasn't logged into YouTube. And I was like, wait a minute. That's pretty good. So no one can impersonate me and try to go to YouTube behind the scenes and fuck with my stuff.
I mean, like, nobody wants to do that, DSP, because you do that all on your own. You do that all on your own, dude. We don't have to fuck your shit up. You fuck your own shit up. You don't even know what features are on YouTube. What's up, movie son?
You have to actually be logged into the YouTube channel to get support to help you with the YouTube channel. That I was like, this is good. I was very happy about this. Wow. With how many people try to fuck with me, right? How many people try to impersonate me and fuck with my business and fuck with my livelihood? No one can do that on YouTube because
I swear to God. And watch this be the next. This is gonna be the next thing where Kiwi Farms fucks with him. This is gonna be the next thing where he's sitting there talking. Someone's gonna log onto his YouTube shit and just delete his entire channel overnight. They're gonna wait till that's. I'm not telling people to do this, but the fact that he said this just now, he just threw it out there on the internet. He threw it out there in the ether. That's going to be the next thing. Someone is just going to delete his fucking channel once he's asleep.
They make you log in. I was like, this is great. I was like, 2 thumbs up. No problem. I'll go log in on the other browser. I'll be right back. So I did. So I logged into the other browser, which is logged into YouTube, and I went and did the same thing, went to the chat. Okay, can I get super thanks? Why don't I have super thanks? Okay. They went away again for another 10 minutes. They came back, and they said, well, here's what we got for you. And I'm not kidding you. This is exactly what they said. Super Thanks is currently in beta. Super Thanks is not a feature that is publicly available to every YouTuber right now. However, we're planning on rolling it out to more and more YouTubers by the end of 2022. And in 2022, hopefully it will go site-wide. However, if you currently don't have Super Thanks, there's no way that you can get it. Don't even bother asking because we will not enable it on your channel. We'll just do it when... So, wait a minute. This person, I'm in a live chat. This person is literally copy-pasting the fact that I had just read like 20 minutes prior.
Yes, DSP, because that's what happens when you log on, when you're speaking to somebody on the chat. They're not subject matter experts on everything. So what happens is that they're given certain scenarios and they have certain scripts that they have to follow. That's how it works. That's how it works, dumbass. If you actually like dealt with people and you actually live in the real world, because you like to do that thing where you're like, you don't live in the real world, because if you did, you would know that people do this already. Anybody who works in IT who had to service a Dell computer and they have to log on to Dell chat and stuff like that, you tell them what the problem is, they give you a script. You follow the script because they're not subject matter experts on everything.
They're just copy pasting the fact.
Yeah, that's right, big guy. Like, this guy was a CSR. How the fuck does he not know that? How does the fuck he does not know that?
They didn't actually do anything. They just read the fact and they copy pasted it. So I wasted all that time. So I just typed one message to them. I said, so let me clarify. There's nothing you can do to help me. And they started typing, no, and I just closed it. Fuck this. I just closed the chat and I closed the whole thing. I wasted my time.
ビッチ、郵送ソウルティー。
So, the answer you're looking for, guys, is sadly there's nothing I can do about super thanks. I would love to have...
Nobody was worried, Phil. Nobody was worried. Nobody was worried. Nobody was concerned, Phil. Like, I love this thing where he tries to make it seem like people are panicking over his channel. People are hyperventilating, because they think the sky is falling. It's the end of DSP gaming. They're going to go slit their wrist and what? No, that's not going to happen, DSP. They're just going to find another lolcow to throw their money at.
Have super thanks on the channel, but I can't. YouTube does things selectively. There's probably channels that they cherry picked to have this feature. I don't have it for some odd reason. It could be because comments were disabled for a long time. There's no way, they won't tell me anything. And no one there is allowed to talk about it, basically. They're all just copy paste the
Phil, because they're level 1 CSRs who are not subject matter experts on this particular topic, so they just copy and paste what they've been told or taught or trained to do. I don't get, like, this man. Yeah, that's right. That's right, War Dog Leader. He went insta Karen. He didn't get the response that he wanted, and automatically he's like, okay, fuck it. Oh man. All right, let's finish this up.
the fact no one can help me. So there's nothing I can do about it. I don't have it right now. If and when the feature gets enabled, that'd be great, and I'll let you know. I'll keep checking, but right now it looks like it's out of my power.
All right, let's end it there because I don't want to run too long. But Phil, like, let's say if you do get this super thanks, right? All you're gonna do with this is add this to the checklist of things that you're begging for. Okay, so guys, I have to say this because this is my job. So if you guys could please tip, if you could leave a super chat, if you go ahead and become a member, or you can leave a super thanks right there, and he'll start pointing at it. Super thanks, like right there. If you guys could do that, that'd be great. It's not gonna help your channel in the long run, and Lord help you if you do get super thanks, and it turns out that you can't remove those comments. You are fucked, my guy. You are totally fucked. Because these troll tippers they're gonna go hard. You're going to go hard. War Dog Leader, he can't shout out his Patreon because he doesn't, there's nothing for him to offer. And he'd be shooting himself in the foot, shouting out his Patreon and not giving any of those perks. Perk. Damn, Perk. I wish those super thanks would stay. But all right, guys. So I'm gonna have to wrap this up here. I am so sorry. I was trying to get the pre-stream. So basically, the whole point of these streams, I'm gonna try to get them done at 7. I'm gonna try to get the 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm just gonna have the pre-stream podcast already loaded up, so that way we can go ahead and just comb through it together. I wanted to do today's podcast, but he didn't upload it yet. So thank you, Anders. Come on. All right. So what I'm gonna do is tomorrow I'm going to actually record it so I can have it like in real time, and then that way we can just go ahead and have it loaded, get ready to go. None of this fluffer bullshit. Straight into it, okay? I would like to thank you all. Thank you all for stopping by. I want to thank you all for the super chats. Big ups to Anders Pack dropping off those games, man. Those big ups for that. That's a real good look. And I promise tomorrow we're gonna do this tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna try have everything on time, and I'm gonna have tomorrow's pre-stream loaded so we can just go into it, okay? Thank you guys so much. Again, I love the fact, and also I want to tell you before I sign off, just let you know, I am gonna try to do these streams often, but these streams are not replacing the edited content. So the edited content will still be coming on the channel. These streams are just gonna most likely replace the rants. So instead of me having wasting time just doing rants, I could go ahead and just do these rants live on stream and then have more time to give you edited content. Okay. So thank you so much. Take care. I'll see you guys. I might be on DDM tonight. If not, because I haven't had time to just go through all of Phil's shit anymore. But I'm gonna try to have these streams down for you and still have this edited content. Okay. All right. Good night, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. And again, I'll catch you tomorrow. Stay sexy. And if that was the real Derek, thank you for stopping by, Derek. You're always welcome here. Any of DSP's fans, you guys are welcome here. We're going to make fun of you for being a DSP fan, yes, but you're more than welcome, all right? I'll catch y'all later. Signing off. I love each and every one of y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Peace. Thank you, War Dog. Thank you, War. Thank you. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.